Welcome to this edition of QTIPS, a program designed to help you learn about the quality improvement process.
Hi, my name is Matthew Tyler. I'm a sanitarian supervisor down in environmental health. Today I'm here to talk to you about the quality improvement project we did responding to Phase 1 requests. Environmental health is required to respond to requests for various records that the health department keeps. These requests used to be received in multiple ways: through a general website request, direct emails to staff, faxes, letters, or even phone calls. Then all E8 supervisors would get an email asking for the info to be researched, and then each supervisor would have to respond to the requester individually with what they found. This was frustrating to staff as there was no standard format to the request, information in the request was not specific, and sometimes the supervisor would not even need to be involved as it did not pertain to them, but they still had to respond. So a QI project was formed. After the team found the root causes to the problems, the team came up with 3 solutions. The first was a single intake route for all requests. The team worked with the PHDMC website designer to develop an online web form for all requesters to fill out. The second solution was to have one employee act as the Phase 1 coordinator. The third solution was a single response letter which provided a much more coordinated and professional response. After the solutions were put into place, the team looked at the data again. The results were the average number of days to respond went from 8.5 days to just over 3 days. This was a 64% improvement, far surpassing the team's goal of 15%. Also, the number of staff that saw the initial request dropped by 50%. The staff are much more content with the new method, the process is more streamlined, and they don't have to respond, just research. This saves time out of their day. Customers seem happier as well. A short customer satisfaction was done about a month after the new process started, and it showed that 100% were satisfied with the new method. The web form is easier to use, and a single professional response is given. Now let's take a look at the process in action.
So here's the main PHDMC website. Anyone that wants to submit a Phase 1 request just comes here, and then under the Contact Us drop-down menu, they go to Online Forms, then they select the Phase 1 Environmental Site Assessment Records Request, and that brings them to the form, and then they enter in their information in case we need to contact them about it, and then they can enter up to 5 different properties. Usually it's just one, but sometimes they want more, and that allows them to do one form for multiple properties instead of doing one separate for each one. And then they can enter in the date range for the records that they want. Then they can choose the specific types of records that they want. This allows us to have a more refined search, and if they only want a few things, we don't have to look for everything. And then if they want to, they can upload a map that will help us narrow down the property a little bit more, and then they just submit it, and then an email goes to our Phase 1 coordinator, and from there it goes to the staff that needs to research it, and then they will get a email back from us with the records if we have any.